सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एक बार फिर वो कर दिखाया जो संसद में विपक्ष भी नहीं कर पा रहा था। सत्ता के सिंहासन पर बैठे लोगों को कुर्सी में थोड़ा हिलाया। मामला सिर्फ एक नहीं था, बल्कि दो तमाचे सरकार के गाल पर गूंजे। एक तरफ वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण को टैक्स मामले में सुनवाई के दौरान कोर्ट ने चुटकी ली, वहीं दूसरी ओर केंद्र सरकार को सट्टेबाज ऐप्स पर ढिलाई को लेकर लताड़ पड़ी। पहला मामला था सट्टेबाजी ऐप्स का। देश में जहां आईपीएल और दूसरे स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट के बहाने लाखों युवा ऐप के जरिए जुए में फंसे हैं, वहां सरकार डिजिटल इंडिया का ढोल बजा रही है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने केंद्र से पूछा, ये ऐप कैसे चल रहे हैं, किसी की छत्रछाया में पनप रहे हैं। कोर्ट का तंज साफ था, सरकार का रुख इन ऐप्स पर आंख मूंदने जैसा है, मानो सबका विकास के तहत हो रहा है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट की पीठ ने कहा कि ये महज गेम नहीं है, ये समाज के लिए नशा बन चुके हैं और केंद्र की चुप्पी असहनीय है। कोर्ट ने केंद्र से कहा कि वो स्पष्ट करे कि इन ऐप को लाइसेंस किस आधार पर मिला और इन पर नियंत्रण का कौन सा तंत्र काम कर रहा है। यानी मोदी सरकार से पूछा गया, आपके सिस्टम में इतने छेद क्यों हैं। अब आते हैं दूसरे झटके पर। वित्त मंत्रालय द्वारा विदेश निवेश और टैक्स मामलों में की गई कार्यवाहियों पर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने तीखी टिप्पणी की। कोर्ट ने कहा कि क्या सरकार अब अदालतों से ऊपर हो गई है। वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण की नीतियों पर सवाल उठाते हुए कोर्ट ने सरकार के नोटिफिकेशंस को प्रशासनिक अहंकार की उपज बताया। एक ही दिन में कोर्ट ने वित्त मंत्रालय को न केवल कानूनी बल्कि नैतिक तौर पर भी कटघरे में खड़ा कर दिया। अब भला ऐसे में सत्ताधारी खेमे में बेचैनी क्यों ना हो। सोशल मीडिया पर ट्रेंड चलने लगा, #कोर्ट/गवर्नमेंट और #निर्मला अंडर फायर। भाजपा के प्रवक्ताओं ने तुरंत प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की और कहा, हम अदालत का सम्मान करते हैं, पर जो चेहरे पर उभरा था वो सम्मान नहीं, डर और शर्म का मिला जुला रूप था। अब थोड़ा पीछे चलते हैं। ये पहली बार नहीं जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सरकार की आंखों में आंखें डालकर बात की हो, लेकिन आज जो हुआ वो खास इसलिए है क्योंकि एक ही दिन में 2 मंत्रियों के विभाग सवालों के घेरे में आ गए और दोनों ही मामले सीधे जनता से जुड़े हैं। एक युवाओं की लत सट्टेबाजी, दूसरा जनता की जेब टैक्स। वित्त मंत्रालय ने जहां कॉर्पोरेट टैक्स के मामलों में एक तरफा फैसला लिए, वहीं अदालत का कहना था सरकार खुद को कानून से ऊपर मानने लगी है। कोर्ट ने पूछा, आप बिना संसद की मंजूरी के किस आधार पर नियम बदल देते हैं। यह वही कोर्ट है जिसने नोटबंदी पर भी सवाल उठाए थे और अब निर्मला जी की फाइनेंस ब्रांडेड माचिस को एक झटका दे दिया। इस पूरे घटनाक्रम ने ये साफ कर दिया है कि देश की सर्वोच्च अदालत अभी भी संविधान के प्रति प्रतिबद्ध है और सत्ता की चुप्पी को मंजूरी देने वाली मशीन नहीं बनी। ये जनहित याचिकाओं का दौर है जहां सत्ता को सतर्क और जनता को सशक्त किया जा रहा है। अब सवाल ये है कि क्या सरकार कोर्ट के इन इशारों को समझेगी या फिर इसे भी विपक्ष की साजिश बताकर नजरअंदाज कर देगी। क्या निर्मला सीतारमण और सूचना एवं प्रसारण मंत्रालय मिलकर सट्टेबाजी ऐप को बैन करेंगे या फिर अगले आईपीएल तक इंतजार करेंगे। आखिर में देश की जनता को अब ये समझना होगा कि लोकतंत्र की असली ताकत उस इमारत में नहीं है जहां भाषण दिए जाते हैं, बल्कि उस पीठ में है जहां न्याय बोला जाता है। आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने यही याद दिलाया, सरकार चाहे कितनी भी बड़ी हो, संविधान उससे ऊपर है। और शायद वही दिन था जब सत्ता को विकास की पटरी पर लौटने का न्यायिक निर्देश मिला।
But one thing which was consistent throughout, my lord, which I felt, was that my lords instilled the highest ethical standards in the bar on our side, my lord. And my lords, I always felt that if there are inconvenient facts, it is best if you point it out to the court at the outset, which is against you. So in that sense, my lords upheld the Gandhian principle, my lord, howsoever inconvenient the truth is, you must always state it. That's number one, my lord. Number two, this one rare occasion where my lords held in favor of ED, my lords humorously, after dictating the order, said, Mr. Zoeb, we showed you we can also decide in favor of ED. So the humor in this court, my lord, was always intact. Even after issuing contempt notices, my lords have given us a smile. And my lord, it has been a great privilege of appearing before my lord. And my lord will be remembered for my lord, decades to come. My lord. I'm grateful, my lord.
On the lighter side, my lords, many of us felt like we were recruited in the Lordship's court, my lords. But we just want to pay our respect and admiration and love and affections to a true Karma Yogi. We are so grateful and that we had the privilege of appearing.
Yes, Lord.
Lord, to make it very brief, Lord, your Lordship, Lord, came, saw, and my Lord conquered. Lord, conquered our hearts, so to say, my Lord. We, my Lord, in this country, my Lord, we come from different places, my Lord. Time and again, my Lord, a thought crosses our mind as to whether we did the right decision, whether we came to the Supreme Court was correct. But it is because of the quality of the likes of Justice Oka, my Lord, that these thoughts, my Lord, are immediately, my Lord, disbanded. And we feel proud, my Lord, to be part of this institution where, my Lord, the likes of Justice Oka, my Lord, have presided.
Yes,
Much grateful.
Balaji.
Borrow a phrase from my Lord Justice Oak. On first principles, my Lord, we will say that my Lord's had an admirably patient mind, abhorred infraction of personal liberty, my Lord. We're extremely thankful to that, especially on behalf of legal aid, my Lord. Whenever we used to say it's a legal aid matter, my Lord would give us the extra elbow room to play with the joints, my Lord.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, my Lord, that Gandhiji's talisman has truly been implemented by your Lordship, Justice Oak, my Lord. And that's something that remarkable because that's really the test of how the Constitution reaches the last man in the country, Lord. That's
Lord, I'll be very, very brief.
They are with the line, they are in queue.
Your Lordship,
They are in queue, let them first complete, please.
I represent Central India, my Lord, and I have argued various matters before, my Lords, and I can only say your empathy, sympathy, because I still remember, my Lord, a soldier from Siachen. He was just having a blood pressure, and because of which he was not getting the pension. The way my Lords dealt it matter with empathy and sympathy, my Lord, I can say my generation has read the judgments of Honorable Justice Vivian Bose, Justice Hidayatullah, Justice G.P. Singh, but the next generation will definitely remember and will read the judgments of my Lords. Wish you a very, very healthy life, my Lord, in the second innings.
Good.
My Lord Justice Oak, the one distinguishing feature of my Lords was to see beyond the obvious law and to reach out to justice. That is something which distinguished my Lord all through in his, I appeared before my Lord and my Lord truly lived to the motto of this honorable court, Yato Dhams Tato Jaya. My Lord not only looked at the law, when it is matter of personal liberty, reached out. So, my Lord, we wish you a very, very happy retired life and healthy life. And we are grateful that we had a judge like you and we appeared and had the opportunity to assist.
Anturga.
Also, everybody has stated a lot about your Lordship's judgments. May I just quote one judgment, which is Chandrakant versus MK Associates. Perhaps your Lordships remember it, where this is the observation made by the judge. While parting, I would like to make a special mention regarding the fairness of Mr. Oak, advocate. He conducted the matter with a sense of detachment. In his own inimitable style, he did the wonderful act of balancing his duty to his client and as an officer of the court concerned in the administration of justice. The code which obligates the advocate to disregard the instructions if they conflict with his duty to the court is not a code of law, it is a code of honor. Your Lordships have upheld this code. It's no wonder that your Lordships expected the same of us. Your Lordships have laid down this standard which we can only try to match. And my Lords, we say this routinely when we conclude our arguments, but let us mean it today when we say we're obliged.
Just 3 sentences, Your Lordships. Your Lordships was a textbook example as to how a judge should be. Your Lordships, the way Your Lordships have streamlined many of the reforms in the subordinate judiciary are really praiseworthy. Your Lordships, it was our honor to appear before Your Lordships during your tenure here, and we wish you all the best.
While endorsing the views of my learned colleagues, I congratulate Honorable Justice Oak for maintaining public confidence by way of your devotion and dedication to the work. Your Lordship was one of those judges who were not rising for lunch even, because there was a lot of work. So I congratulate him. I express the best wishes. All the best to your Lordship.
So, Dinesh, last one.
Yes, my Lords. Unfortunately,
Finish your work and came here.
yes, my Lords. Unfortunately, the retirement age is 65, my Lords. And for some judges, for some judges, it should not be 65, my Lords. And given an opportunity, everybody in this courtroom wanted to speak, my Lords, and their silence speaks volumes. And we love you and we miss you, my Lords.
Yes, Mr. Odil, last word.
First of all, my lord, I must say, a great tribute to the great soul, my lord, whom we lost yesterday, who has given birth in the body. She must be a very, very happy soul wherever she is today. And as we bid farewell to your lordship, my lord, we must say that we are all sad. We are all sad at one point where all juniors would feel so relaxed to appear. My record, of course, has been 100%, my lord, and so would be many persons, my lord. Whether for the petitioner or respondent, the lordship has been equal to everyone, and justice has been the only criteria for the lordship. Lord, I wish your lordship a very, very happy, healthy, and a satisfactory retired life. Whenever your lordship will be remembered for all time to come. So great.
My learned brother, Mr. Abhay, my brother Justice Augustine Masi, my colleagues, present and past from Bombay High Court, Srimati Anuja and family members, R. Venkatramani, the learned Attorney General for India, Tushar Mehta, the learned Solicitor General of India, the other law officers of Government of India, Vita Singh, the President of SCBA, and other office bearers, Mr. Kapil Sibal, the immediate past President of SCBA, and the former office bearers of the association, the senior advocates, designated, non-designated. It is a difficult task to speak at the retirement of someone like Justice Oka, who has been a friend of me for last more than 40 years. To attempt to sum up his legacy in a few words feels both humbling and daunting, for his contributions extend far beyond judgments. They reflect a deep dedication to the Constitution, to fairness, and to the people of this country. My association with Justice Oka dates back to the time we were lawyers in 1985. Later, we were both elevated to the bench of the Bombay High Court in the same year, 2003. Thereafter, in 2019, he went to Karnataka. I came here, and after some time, he also joined us in the Supreme Court. For the early days, till now, our journey has been marked by collegiality, shared commitment, and mutual respect. Over the years, I have known him not just as an outstanding judge, but also as an extraordinary and supportive colleague, trusted friend, and above all, an exemplary human being. Justice Oka's contribution to Indian jurisprudence is widely acknowledged. Over the years, his judgments have shaped and strengthened the legal landscape of our country, whether it was in the domain of environmental protection, ensuring that development does not come at the cost of ecological balance, in holding government accountable to the people they serve, in safeguarding the freedom of expression, even when the voices were inconvenient or unpopular, or in upholding the dignity of labor and the rights of the most marginalized. Justice Oka's decisions have consistently reaffirmed the core values enshrined in our Constitution. But what makes Justice Oka's presence in the courtroom remarkable is not only his judicial acumen, but his ability to also don the role of a teacher. In many ways, he has been a professor of law and ethics within the courtrooms. He constantly reminded members of the bar that a lawyer is first and foremost an officer of the court and only thereafter a representative of the client.
और आप हमसे जुड़े रहने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें YouTube पर, फॉलो करें Twitter पर और लाइक करें Facebook पर। और ज्यादा जानकारी के लिए आपको टाइप करना होगा सिर्फ न्यूज़ नशा।